Good day, everyone!
Adlaw!
Join us as we take you to a fun and informative learning adventure. Welcome to Project LAYAG TV! Hello, learners! I am Teacher Shala.
Magandang araw mga bata, I am Teacher Honey. Today, you are going to learn about food preservation using bottled milk fish. We will also take you on a travel showcasing the Panabo City Mariculture Park and how it helps provide livelihood to the people and promotes the local products of the Filipinos.
But before that, let us first read our learning competencies. Number 1, preserves food applying principles and skills in food preservation processing. Number 2, markets preserved, processed food in varied and creative ways with pride. Are you ready, learners?
I'm sure they are ready and excited about our new lesson, Teacher Shella.
Now let us have fun, kids. Let us play 4 picks, 1 word. Guess the food preservation process shown on this set of pictures. What do you think? Very good! The correct answer is drying. Now let us have the second set of pictures. What do you call this kind of process? Wow! You got it all correct. The correct answer is smoking. How about this set of pictures? What food preservation process do they show? Good job, learners! The correct answer is fermentation. I see you have listened well to your teachers.
Now that you have recalled your lessons on food preservation, let me ask you kids, what is our national fish? Very good! Bangus or milkfish is our national fish. Now, can you identify them from this set of pictures? Good job! This is a milkfish. Well known for its belly fat and abundance of bones, the bangus or milkfish, Chanos chanos, is regarded by many Filipinos as the country's national fish. Also known as banding or bangus, milkfish has a mild taste and is juicy, has a meaty texture, and is relatively abundant in the wild and highly adaptable to aquaculture. Chanos is the only living species classified under Canidae, a family of fish that has been around since the early Cretaceous period. Growing up to 1.7 meters long, the silvery blue bangus has a streamlined body shape, a forked tail, and no teeth. In the wild, it thrives in the warmer areas of the Pacific and Indian Oceans, feeding on algae and invertebrates. Alongside Indonesia, the Philippines is one of the world's top commercial bangus producers. Combined, the two countries account for over 95% of the world's supply. With this in mind, the fish's popularity in the country isn't that surprising.
Did you know that here in Panabo City, we have our very own bangus production?
Yes, Teacher Sheila, and we are going to take our pupils on a tour in the Panabo City Mariculture Park.
The Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources and the City Government of Panabo established the Panabo Mariculture Park in 2006. This socio-economic project aims to develop the economic potential of the city's territorial waters. The park is located at Barangay San Pedro, Cagangohan, and J.P. Laurel, Panabo City. It covers 617 hectares and produces millions of tons of milkfish every year. The project has provided local fisher folks additional livelihood and employment and has ensured food security through increasing fish production. The park's facility is not solely for breeding purposes, but also ventures in promoting fish processing preservation such as bottling of bangus, smoking, drying, and deboning to make value-added bangus products and made them available in the market. The Cagangohan Women's Association, with the government's assistance, was created to facilitate the processing of fish products. This sales-generating project has brought over 15 million metric tons of milkfish, equivalent to an impressive gross sale of 1.3 trillion pesos from March 2006 to March 2016. The Panabo Mariculture Park continues to generate income, adding great contribution to the city, especially to the local fisher folks. Wow! Isn't it great to know that the Mariculture Park provides livelihood to many people through different food processing and ensures available and affordable food for all? And not only that, the management also made sure that there is a sound ecological balance, protection, and management of the coastal resources.
Yes, Teacher Sheila. And I'm sure our pupils know how important food and natural resources are to all of us.
Food preservation is done to prevent food wastage and to have a better taste. There are many ways to preserve food, such as drying, cooling or freezing, adding preservatives, fermentation, smoking, boiling for sterilization, canning, and bottling. And since we are now here at the Mariculture Park food processing area, you are going to learn one way of food preservation, and that is the bottling of bangus or milkfish. Come and have fun learning with us.
Steps in bottling the bangus or milkfish. Step number 1. Prepare utensils and ingredients. Wash the milkfish and all the ingredients and sterilize the bottles for 3 to 5 minutes. Step number 2. Remove the head and the tail of the milkfish. Cut the body into 4 to 5 pieces depending on the size of the fish. Step 3. Remove the milkfish from the brine solution. Let it drain. Step 4. Put the milkfish into the bottle and cook it using the pressure cooker for 10 minutes. Step 5. Remove bottles from the pressure cooker. Then, turn the bottle upside down to remove excess water. Let it cool. Step 6. Add the ingredients. Step 7. Return the bottled milkfish in the pressure cooker and cook for another 1 hour and 20 minutes. Let it cool. Step 8. Remove the bottles from the pressure cooker, then wash to remove the excess oil. Let it dry. Step 9. Put label and seal it and store in a cool, dry place. Step 10. Preserve for 2 weeks before consumption. As you have seen in the video, food is one of the most essential needs of people. It provides energy and development, maintains life, and stimulates growth. All people need food. In the Sustainable Development Project, also known as the Global Goals, which were adopted by United Nations in 2015 as a universal call to action to end poverty, protect planet, and ensure that by 2030, all people enjoy peace and prosperity, global problems such as food, health, and well-being, water and marine life were given emphasis. SDG number 2 focuses on zero hunger, seeking sustainable solutions to end hunger in all its forms to achieve food security.
Knowing different food preservation techniques will help pupils like you find ways and means to preserve the food that you have and maybe venture in some business someday, wherein you can help provide food for other people as well. Food preservation also is anchored in the SDG number 3 and number 4. SDG number 3, ensuring lives and promoting well-being at all ages that is essential to sustainable development. And SDG number 4 is all about quality education or global citizenship education. As young as you are learners, you could also help in achieving these goals. Let us bear in mind that the issues on hunger, Poverty, climate change, and others do not happen locally but globally. We urge you to become active promoters of a more peaceful, tolerant, inclusive, secure, and sustainable societies.
Now it is time for you to do this activity. Identify the steps involved in bottling milkfish or bangus. Are you ready? Here's number 1. What do you think is the answer? Very good! The correct answer is step 1. Prepare the utensils and ingredients. Wash the milkfish and all the ingredients and sterilize the bottles for 3 to 5 minutes. Question number 2. What does this picture show? Wow! You got it all correct. The answer is step 9. Put label and seal it. Store in a cool, dry place. How about this? What do you call this step? Good job, kids! The correct answer is step 3. Remove the milkfish from the brine solution. Let it drain. Question number 4. What do you call this step? Wow! Your answers are correct. This picture is step number 5. Remove the bottles from the pressure cooker. Turn the bottle upside down to remove excess water. Let it cool. And finally, what does this picture show? Well done, kids! The correct answer is step 8. Remove the bottles from the pressure cooker, wash to remove excess oil, and let it dry. Congratulations, learners! Good job!
And for your performance task, you are going to make your own bottled bangus following the steps that you have learned today. Remember to follow these guidelines in performing the task. Number 1. Prepare the necessary tools, equipment, and ingredients before starting the task. Number 2. Wash hands thoroughly before handling food and ingredients. Number 3. Concentrate on the task to avoid accidents in the work area. Number 4. Keep the work area clean. And number 5. Try to work as fast as possible to avoid air exposure of the food for so long. Create a time-lapse video of your bottled bangus. Submit this video to your TLE teacher and post your finished product on your social media account using the hashtag BottledBangusTatakLokal and hashtag SDG Zero Hunger Advocacy.
To wrap things up, these are our learning for today's lesson. These are the basic steps of food preservation in bottling. Step number 1. Prepare utensils and ingredients. Wash the milkfish and all the ingredients and sterilize the bottles for 3 to 5 minutes. Step number 2. Remove the head and the tail of the milkfish. Cut the body into 4 to 5 pieces depending on the size of the fish. Step 3. Remove the milkfish from the brine solution. Let it drain. Step 4. Put the milkfish into the bottle and cook it using the pressure cooker for 10 minutes. Step 5. Remove bottles from the pressure cooker. Then, turn the bottle upside down to remove excess water. Let it cool. Step 6. Add the ingredients. Step 7. Return the bottled milkfish in the pressure cooker and cook for another 1 hour and 20 minutes. Let it cool. Step 8. Remove the bottles from the pressure cooker, then wash to remove the excess oil. Let it dry. Step 9. Put label and seal it and store in a cool, dry place. Step 10. Preserve for 2 weeks before consumption.
Good job, learners! I see that you have understood our lesson well. Now, let us proceed with our final activity. Please prepare your pencil and your paper. Are you ready? Here is our instruction. Arrange the following steps in bottling the bangus. Write the number of the correct answers on your paper. Are you ready? Your time starts now. Time's up, learners. Here are the correct answers.
Did you enjoy our lesson? We do hope that you learned a lot from us today. Congratulations on listening and participating well in our activities. Thank you for watching, and we hope you have learned a lot from us. And this has been Teacher Honey. Remember, learners, what we learned today matters in the future.
One good act may not change the world instantly, but it would surely make a difference. Be an advocate of good change and sustainability. Let us all think, care, and act. And this is Project LAYAG TV.